The power of sunshine. I'm really striking out on the biscuit side of life. That's where we're at. Beats the alternative, right? This is her night to shine. She wanted all the chips. To love a farmer. I'm going to show that next. Well, the sun is shining. It's a cool morning, but the mud the last couple days has had a good chance to dry up a little bit, just in time for more snow, possibly tonight. Or at least some kind of precipitation. They don't know what. They're saying it could be rain, snow, sleet. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the morning. Possibly a ½ inch of rain or 1 to 3 inches of snow. They don't know. So anyway, it's been a quiet few days here since our friends from Texas left, and we've just been feeding cows, feeding people, feeding all the things, feeding cows that feed people. Yeah. Just really want to soak up the sunshine today before the next 10 days. It looks like we're gonna be not out of the 40s, and there's several chances of rain or snow or whatever. So that's where we're at. Daytime. Snug as 2 bugs in a rug, right?
Yeah.
Turn on a dime. Gotta move some hay rings around out of the mud. They haven't been seeming to eat the hay out of this feeder as well as the other. Don't really know why, but that's our initial observation. Anyway, we're moving it. I'm just hanging out here on the old, what is this? Wood, metal, scrap pile. Soaking up some vitamin D while it's here. It makes me happy, y'all. Like, it really does. It's cold this morning, but it doesn't feel as cold as the temperature says it is. And I guess that is the power of sunshine. All right. About to make lunch for the kids, but I made these biscuits this morning. So I'm really striking out on the biscuit side of life, okay? I thought these were going to be winner, but they weren't. They didn't rise. I used self-rising flour. Well, I thought I was using self-rising flour. I think I actually had all-purpose flour in my self-rising container. So, strike 2. I made biscuits yesterday morning. I didn't show, but they turned out very good. They did. I have determined, I believe my baking powder is old, so I'm going to replace it. I used all-purpose, more of that Bakewell cream and baking soda because it could be substituted, and they rose and they were pretty, and Lawrence said they were the best I've ever made, but I didn't think they tasted that good. So anyway, I'm doing several tests until I can get a biscuit that performs and tastes good consistently. Yes, I know that lard and flour and buttermilk makes really good biscuits, and I've done that before, but I can't do it consistently. So anyway, I'm playing around with some things, and when I get it perfected, I'm gonna share it with you. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Now to make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. My son lives off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Basically two for lunch every single day of his life. That's what he likes. And biscuits for the puppies. Will you eat them, Clara? No? Even you're not going to eat it? Okay, you're welcome. Welcome to our bathroom. Well, didn't think I'd be saying that anytime soon, but here we are. And today we want to thank Harry's for sponsoring this video. Harry's is a personal care brand reinventing the way people shave with quality products at affordable prices delivered directly to your door via either a subscription or as you need it. Another thing that I really love about Harry's is that 1% of their global sales goes back to helping support nonprofits, including mental health. And y'all know that that is near and dear to my heart. You told me you really like the shave gel, right?
Yeah.
What's different about it?
Don't take much of it. Doesn't
take much of it. Does a good job. What about the German razors?
Pretty sharp.
This is what, a 3-day?
4-day beard.
4-day beard.
Come off
like what?
Like a charm.
Like a charm, okay. I've also been using Harry's razor and shave gel, and it works great for women too, y'all. So this isn't just for the guys. And even better, those German blades are only $2 each.
Got a neat little thing here to keep the razor from getting dull.
Yep, that would be called a cover. Yeah. It's got a weighted handle, a cover, 5-blade razor, and the foaming shave gel all comes in the starter kit. And people can get that for just $3, babe, when they go to harrys.com/thisfarmwife. I mean, what kind of deal is that?
As good a deal as you're going to get today or tomorrow.
So it's good a deal as you're going to get today or tomorrow. That's right. But they got to hurry. There's a limited supply. So, if it was you, what would you do?
I'd get a Harry's razor. A good deal. Slick shave.
Slick shave. Looks good. Feels good. Smells good.
Mmm.
What do we have this morning, kiddos? Besides a mess on the porch. You coming, Bunny? Yeah. Oh, my. We had some big fat flakes falling. It's already rained 1/4 inch overnight. And now this. Oh boy. Here we go. Again. Well, it started to let up and then it's coming back. I don't know. We're going to have a nice mess this morning, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You ready? Well, we need to go anyway. No time like the present. We're just gonna call this a beautiful mess.
Warmed up to 34 degrees when it was raining, then that thing flipped back to 33 and it started snowing.
It's 31 now, my truck says. It seems that we are stuck in a pattern. A not very good pattern.
It's called MUD.
It's called
MUD pattern.
The MUD pattern. Mud pattern. Yeah. It is pretty. While it's falling. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The aftermath ain't pretty though.
No, the aftermath is not. No. If it's got to precipitate, though, I'd rather see snow than rain, I reckon. If it's going to have the same effect. Just trying to find the bright side. There's usually one, right?
Always a bright side. Sometimes it's so dull it's hard to see it.
But it's always there.
It's always there. At least you're here to see it.
At least we're here to see it. That's right. Good, the bad, the snow and the mud. Beats the alternative, right?
That's right, as far as I know.
As far as you know. Okay, here we go.
Slicker and snot now.
He said it's slicker than snot. Oh boy. Happy day. Here's the Mud Express, as Lawrence is now calling it. We're we're washing our boots off. She said, "Stop! This is a good mud hole for it." It is. It's pretty clean. Oh, that works. I see you. I know. I hate for y'all to come outside because it's so gross. Gotta refill the heater, huh? I can get it, babe. Oh, did you change your mind? Good.
And he said it was good.
What are you doing?
I wanted to bake something and I figured out I couldn't by myself, so I just made this.
Oh, what are we calling this?
It's just skewers, like a
skewer?
sandwich.
A sandwich
Tomatoes.
skewer.
We didn't have lettuce, so I just didn't use lettuce. I used tortilla and one part bread, ham, cheese, and cherry tomatoes.
Wow, that looks like something. Oh, I'm sure it'll be good.
Wes said it was good. That's all.
Oh. Okie dokie. So some of y'all have inquired about my writing that I've mentioned before on here. I do write bi-monthly for DTN, Progressive Farmer magazine. I also write every now and then for a local magazine called Hyco Lake Magazine. Hyco Lake is in the neighboring county, but the magazine serves the surrounding area. I did an article that is out in this month, the February 2021 edition of Progressive Farmer. And this article is pretty special to me. It is about loving a farmer and about me personally loving my farmer. And I shared it on Facebook and I got a lot of response, good response. And so I thought I would do something a little different. I have included that article as a recording of me reading it along with some video footage from us together here on the farm. And I'm going to show that next. So I hope you'll enjoy, and if anyone out there can relate, then you're not alone. To love a farmer. Being a farm wife has taught me a lot about life and even more about love. 20 years ago, my idea of a date night looked a lot more like what I'd seen in the movies and a lot less like the reality of the majority of ones I've come to know. But if I could go back, I'd tell my younger self that reality can be so much better than the movies when we learn to love it for what it is. I had no idea back then that the best date nights I'd ever know wouldn't be with my husband in a crowded restaurant. Instead, they'd be sent beside him in our ragged old farm truck on Sunset Drive, scouting fields of corn and beans. I didn't know he'd prefer my cast iron steak to anything he could get anywhere else, and that I'd prefer to make it. I didn't know loving a farmer would be manifest daily in holding gates, cutting hay string, slinging buckets of calf feed, fetching wrenches, and shuffling equipment. I didn't know loving a farmer would mean lunch sandwiches and sweet tea in a mason jar on a tailgate watching hawks circle over a fresh-cut hayfield. I didn't know loving a farmer would include shared tears over flooded crops and fears over crashed cattle markets. I didn't know loving a farmer would mean saying yes to learning and conquering new things when my mind would say, no, you can't. I didn't know loving a farmer would be so hard at times. and he didn't know loving me would be so hard at times either. I also had no idea I'd love this life and my farmer more every day, for all he and we pour into making it all work together. Loving a farmer is one of my greatest joys, and being loved by a farmer is one of my greatest gifts. Okay, y'all, it is, what is it, Alston?
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, anyway, we don't necessarily, we don't follow NFL. We just don't. Like, we don't have necessarily a favorite team. I guess I should say the Carolina Panthers, since we're in North Carolina. But really, we don't. We've always been pretty big college sports fans. My alma mater, NC State. Go Pack. Go Pack. But when it comes to the NFL, we don't really. But my daughter especially really loves the Super Bowl. She loves the commercials. Especially the commercials.
Put me monkey baby.
Okay.
That's all.
Anyway. And she loves chips. Like, she would live off of chips if she could. So this is her night to shine. She wanted all the chips and all the dips, including this dip that I make that she really likes. It's super easy. It's hamburger, sausage, Velveeta, which I'm calling cheese, y'all. I know some of you just beg to differ. And salsa. We just mix all that up. So that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, we got 5 different dips.
We're going to veg out
We got 5 different dips.
on no vegetables.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
Yeah.
And 3 basic chips.
Okay. So that's what we're doing. Hope your team won by the time this thing airs. We're not choosing sides. Actually, I am. I've
Yeah,
decided.
Daddy's- We're all choosing the Chiefs.
Oh,
Daddy
okay.
is too.
We're all choosing the Chiefs. I decided I was going to pull for Kansas City only because I have several friends that do and that live there. I live in Kansas, so I'm pulling for them. Of course, I have family that lives in Florida, but they're Jaguar fans. Anyway, this is what we're doing. Go Chiefs. We'll see if they win or not. By the time this airs, we'll know. Anyway.
The Chiefs
All right.
have 3, and the Buccaneers have 7.
Okay, so far. All right, let's finish supper. It's not pretty, but it'll eat. Bunny said, I want some, Mommy.
College and pro, don't nobody put the hand on it. Get back up now again.
Giving them the football lessons. That was really good, y'all. This is what we have left. Not a whole lot. It looks kind of gross, but it tastes really good. So if you've never made that, just you should try it. Hamburger and or sausage, Velveeta, and salsa. Good, isn't it, Bunny? He's tired.